Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. I think I've done a reading for you before, not absolutely sure, but I like to explain real quick. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. So I try to describe the picture the best I can. They never waste a message. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say, so keep it in mind. If it doesn't make any sense now, you'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. It's not an exact science. We communicate the best way we can, so sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. She's not going to give me all the details. She'll give me just enough so you should understand what she's talking about. So it's her show. It's totally up to her within reason what she wants to say or show. She wants me to show you my shirt. I don't remember what it says. Something about my shirt. Faith. What is it? Faith. Faith, hope, dreams. Not sure why she wants me to show that. She wants you to have faith, hope, and dreams. There is something about your dreams. Something about your dreams. I don't know if you've seen her in your dreams. Or if you've had a visitation. There's a difference between a visitation and a dream. A dream, it starts fading away as soon as you open your eyes. It starts melting. True visitation is the one I had 8 years ago. I still remember every word, every picture on the wall, everything that was said, everything. That's a true visitation. They don't melt. So she says you're getting some kind of messages in your dreams. Put a piece of paper and a pen beside your bed. As soon as you wake up, I don't dream. I rarely dream. So they don't talk to me that way. So anyway, start writing down. As soon as you open your eyes, start writing down before it starts melting and disappearing. You're getting something in your dreams. I'm not sure if it's her or some other messages. She says she passed because something just quit, and she's kind of holding her chest, but I don't know that I feel that it was her heart that something just stopped. She said it was supposed to. It just stopped. And there was no pain. There was nothing drastically wrong, nothing done wrong. She just basically went to sleep. She wants you to know it was very peaceful. She wants you to know that her grandma was there to meet her. So I don't know if you would have known her grandma. And she was very happy to see her. She's not showing her to me, so I can't describe her. But it would have been a grandma that she would have talked about. And I'm asking her something. Let me see what I can get from her. Okay, she says she really doesn't have a lot of advice for you other than you need to love yourself more. You need to love yourself more than everybody else. You need to love yourself more than you do. And I know it's hard for me when I started this journey the last few years, because us women, we don't worry about ourselves. We take care of everybody else. Had to learn to take care of me. Had to learn to put me first. Had to learn to love me, which I'd never loved me before in my life. If you do it in an ego way where I'm better than everybody else, no, that's not it. You have to love yourself enough to stop and breathe. You have to love yourself to take enough to take that nap. You have to love yourself to tell somebody, no, I'm too tired right now. I need to go to bed. You have to love yourself enough to go take that bubble bath and shut the door. But she says you don't. You have to love yourself enough. And she's really stressing this, that you can look in the mirror and say, I love you, and mean it. With no guilt. She says with no guilt. This is what she wants for you. Material things don't mean shit. Once you get up there, you don't care about your car, or your couch, or your slippers, or your watch, or because when you get up there, you realize that wasn't the whole point of being here. We miss it. She's trying to get you not to miss it. The point of being here is to learn how to love, and you have to love yourself in order to actually love others, is what Mom says. To be okay with you. And she's making a big deal out of it. This is something she really, really wants for you. She's kind of trying to get you to see it the way she sees it now. Because we have a whole different, okay, it's like you can sit on the floor and you can see the room one way, but you can stand on the kitchen counter and get a whole different perspective of the room. And maybe the dirt on top of the fridge. I'm not going up there. It's scary up there. But you see what I mean? She's trying to give you a peek at her perspective now. She says you have a big heart. You need to open it up for yourself, toward yourself. She says you can't feel her around because, number one, you really haven't accepted that she's gone. And I don't know how long she's been gone. It feels like it's been a little while. So when you have that really, really deep grief, to me it's backwards, like when somebody first leaves and you really need to know they're okay, you really need to feel them and see them. It's that deep grief is like a wall. It's hard for them to get through, which to me is totally back-assward. That's when you really need to know that they're okay. So you still got some of that blockage going on from the grief and not wanting to accept that she's really gone. But she's not gone. She's just in a different form. She just doesn't have this heavy body. It's the same spirit, the same soul, the same love. Love is the highest vibrational energy that there is. That's what you need to strive for. So, okay, call on her. I promise you 1,000%. She can hear you. She can see you. Call on her. Talk to her all you want to. Don't have to talk out loud. We have telepathic ears up here. Talk to her. Talk to her. Give her permission to step forward. Give her permission to be in your house. Are you over being mad at her yet because she left? She feels like you're still mad at her because she left. She goes, that's life. It's just the way it works. I know. As far as I'm concerned, it stinks. I have no say-so. Okay, so she's over on my right side, but that's where they come in at, because my Bob's usually on my left. A little bit towards my back part of the time, then she's over here on my shoulder side. It feels very warm. Very, very warm. So if you all of a sudden, your upper right arm, and it doesn't have to be the right arm, this is where they come in for me. It could be either arm, but I'll explain it exactly as she's doing it. And it's like her energy is making my upper arm feel very full, very warm. Everybody feels the energy different. You're not going to feel it like I do. Probably not. But this is what she's trying to do to you, and it's very slight. It's once you get the hang of it, you'll feel her all the time. You could get a sudden chill, almost like my arm's going numb. My right arm. It's very full, very warm. Kind of a slight change of the air pressure. It's kind of hard to explain how I feel them. Something tinking. I don't know if it's a chime, like a wind chime, but it's not like the whole wind chime's going. It's like one little thing is ting, 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 or it could be a little bell, because I have little bells outside too. Like just one ting, ting. So know when you hear something like that, it's not like the whole wind chime in a storm, raising hell. Know that that's a sign from her. You could even hear it in a movie. You can hear it walking through the store. Somebody might just touch one of the little chimes as you go by. It doesn't matter where you hear it at. That'll be a sign from her. Validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. Give her permission to bring you more. Okay, she's talking about shoes. Do you still have a pair of her shoes? Number one. It's shoes, like maybe slippers by the bed or slippers by the chair, shoes by the back door. Something about shoes, and they're moving. Or one might get kicked under the bed, or you might have a pair of shoes sitting by the back door and you come back and one's cockeyed. Or you think you put your shoes somewhere. They've been doing this to me lately. I go, okay, I know that chicken was right there, and I tore my freezer apart. Where'd my chicken go? Came back half hour later, my chicken was right there. I've had things, they're moving my stuff. So if you think you said, let's just say car keys. I'm not saying car keys is one of the things. Set the car keys down, you come back later, where's my car keys? You go away for a little bit, come back, there they are. I'm like losing my freaking mind. And I don't have far to go. So she is around you a lot. If you suddenly feel warm, like maybe like a hot flash type warm, thank goodness they haven't been doing that to me lately. They did that for a while. I don't get hot flashes. I'm way past that. But it's like I get so warm with their energy that I'd have to open the freaking window in the wintertime. And it was not a hot flash. I know the difference. But if you suddenly just feel like your body temperature is just getting really warm for no reason, know that that's mom's energy. She's enveloping you with love. She's enveloping you with peace and love. And validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, ask her to bring you more, give her permission. But then you have to be ready to allow what comes in. She's there. Just talk to her. I cannot stress that enough to everybody. Talk to them. You're not keeping them from doing anything. You're not holding them down here. You can't tie a rope on them and keep them from doing whatever it is they need to do. Talk to them. Should be right there. And a lot of times, just when you're talking to her, you'll be driving down the road and you might, the artist on the radio might have her name, or it might be her name on a billboard or a bumper sticker or anything like that. A vehicle like hers might be sitting at a stop sign. You'll get some kind of validation when you start paying attention. You're just missing the validations. Trust it. There are no coincidences. Trust it. She's not leaving you. Okay. So you will feel her around when you start trusting it. Start realizing what the sensations are, or the sounds, or the whatever. When you start realizing, just believe it. What's it going to hurt if you believe it? And once you start believing it, you start realizing, oh, that's Mom. Then you'll start getting more. But as long as you stay mad at her for leaving, and you don't trust that these things are her giving you little signs, it's going to be hard to get more. And you don't have to tell anybody. It's none of their business. She's blowing you kisses. She's throwing red rose petals. So no, let's say you get out of your vehicle at Walmart and there's a red rose petal. I don't have a picture of it. I didn't bring it in with me. I need to put it by my computer. I went to get in my truck at a business the other night, and there was a little sequenced heart laying on the ground next to my truck. It's not mine. I'd never seen it before, but I knew it was by my driver's door. It was there for me. Little things like that, just out of the blue, is a sign. So much love to you, my dear. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice, and thank you for being so patient. I lost my voice for a week, so everything got thrown back quite a bit, so I do apologize. So much love to you, Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. See you later.